Welcome back, everybody, for the second edition of my Freakin Food Fridays in February, or something like that, series. I've got Brad with me once again.
What up, everybody? Now
today we're taking a look at the brand new Little Debbie ice creams, which supposedly match the flavors of their corresponding snacks. So a lot of people are tasting these out there. We're going to taste them as well, but we kind of want to focus on which one of these is the most like the corresponding snack and then which one is least like it. So let's bring out all of the snacks and all the ice cream and see how they look.
Whoa.
All right, so we've got a lot that, it seems like a lot, but it's actually just, we're gonna taste each one of these, and we're gonna take a bite of the snack and then a bite of the ice cream, and we're gonna see which one is the closest.
So are we gonna start off with the Nutty Buddies?
We're just gonna go right down this pyramid of snack cakes and give them a shot.
So honestly, I think this is the only one of the snacks we have from Little Debbie that I have not had before.
Really?
This is the only one I haven't had.
Well, it's kind of peanut buttery, so you should like it. We gotta pace ourselves here so we're not eating too much. We could eat half one of these, how about that? Now we're not really discussing the taste of these because everybody knows the taste of these Little Debbie snacks here. So you wanna have half?
Sure, thank you.
All right, this is the control taste of the Nutty Buddy. No commentary necessary. Ready?
Boom.
So that's the first time ever trying one of those. What'd you think?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty great. It kind of tasted like a Kit Kat bar to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, not exactly, but similar.
I can see that.
So in this one we have a peanut butter ice cream, and it's swirled with chocolatey waffle cone pieces, and there's a thick fudge swirl.
It's a little nondescript when you open it up, but this is supposed to be a cold and creamy twist on a classic treat. You really can't see too much there, but sometimes looks are deceiving, so let's dig in. Now, you go first.
Okay. Just get a nice spoonful there.
So I think got some stuff in there. What is that? Is that?
Let's grab a little bit more. There we go.
Goodness.
That's a big spoonful.
Nutty Bars ice cream. Here we go. All right, so what'd you think, Brian?
You know, I thought it was pretty good. Though I don't think it was as close to the bars I thought it would be.
Right.
Like it wasn't as chocolatey.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like I can taste the peanut butter. Even had like a little bit of the bar in there.
Like the wafer.
The wafer bar.
Yeah.
But I didn't taste hardly any chocolate at all.
It was definitely peanutty.
It was like a peanut butter ice cream with some wafers in it, but I didn't get the chocolate, so I think that it was pretty good. But I have a feeling some of these are gonna be better.
I think so too.
What's next? This was one of my favorites as a kid. I always had these in my lunchbox. And I mean, they're that old. They were in my lunchbox when I was a kid.
And then you put these in my lunchboxes when I was a kid. We don't need to split that one in half. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
You want to have all of it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna have half. So for those of the who aren't too sure how Swiss rolls work, there's a cream filling inside of it. Here we go. All right, now let's try the actual ice cream and see how that is.
So in the Swiss roll, there's chocolatey cake ice cream, and it's got some chocolate cake pieces in there and a hint of swirls of whipped cream.
Should be interesting. Now, it just looks like chocolate ice cream. They've got to have some kind of a swirl or something in there, right?
Or else, what's the point of calling it a Swiss roll?
Right. I'm gonna kind of dig deep in there. Let's see what we got.
Jeez.
I see a little bit of white in there, but not a lot. There's a little bit of swirl.
There's a little bit right there.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. How close do you think it was to the original snack?
This was closer than the Nutty Buddy, for sure.
It was. Even though it doesn't have a lot of the swirl in there, it was enough of the flavor in there to kind of to make it. I don't know, the chunks don't really seem to match the snack though, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, that chunks aside, it was close. I think one of the big hurdles when looking at these ice creams is differentiating the textures, right? Because you can't reasonably assume that the textures of the cakes or the snacks are gonna have the same texture in the ice cream.
And sometimes the texture plays into kind of the overall experience with these snacks.
And that was the first case with this one, where I thought that will be the case for some of the other ones for sure.
Right. Well, I think it was pretty close, but let's keep moving on. Next up is one of my favorites from college. I had this for breakfast every morning in college, and that are the honey buns. I had it with a glass of chocolate milk.
That's the breakfast of champions right there.
That's how you get good grades right there. Here we go. Honey bun control test. Cheers. All right, so this is supposed to be honey bun flavored ice cream with glazed honey bun pieces and a sweet cinnamon swirl.
Okay, I'm grabbing a nice heaping spoonful. Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna kind of dig in a little bit, kind of go deep. There's a lot,
there's a lot going on
in that one. All right, ready?
Yep.
Down the hatch. So what did you think about this one, Brian?
So this one has definitely been the closest one.
I think so. Yeah, it was very close. I was surprised.
Extremely close.
Yeah.
Everything down to having the little honey bun pieces in there, the frosting taste you get there. It's pretty close.
Yeah. It's a familiar flavor, but it's also unique as well. I think they did a really good job on this one.
They definitely captured the essence very well on this one.
They did. I think each one has gotten better so far, so at some point something's going to drop off the cliff.
We can't get too high of hopes for this one.
I know, it's like everyone can't be better. That would be a total fluke. Let's see what's next. A familiar flavor. Everybody's had these before. All right, I'm just going to take a piece of this. I don't want
Yeah, that's cool.
Familiar strawberry shortcake. Control strawberry shortcake. All right, so the ice cream is supposed to have yellow cake pieces and a strawberry swirl. So let's see what happens with that. It looks kind of like just like a strawberry swirl kind of ice cream.
I feel like this one's gonna be close. I have a feeling.
I think you said that for all of those, haven't you?
I have, but this one would be really hard to mess up, I think.
Famous last words.
There we go.
Oh, it looks good. It looks
Yes,
really
it does. Woo.
Make sure I get a nice big piece here. So I guess I see a cake piece there. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Looking good. Ready?
Yep.
Down the hatch. All right, what did you think about that, Brian?
This was close. I had a good feeling. It was close.
It was. You know, like, I hate to keep saying it, but I feel like each one's gotten closer.
Yeah, this one is closer than the honey bun.
How is that?
It's right in the same territory.
I would say they're really close neck and neck. I mean, all of them have been pretty close so far. It's hard to really critique it. It tastes like the snack. It's got the yellow cake pieces in
I didn't
there.
get those cake pieces.
Oh, you
though.
didn't? I got a little bit of. You didn't want to fish around for another one?
I might, yeah. You know what? Let's
go fish around for a cake piece.
Dig around for one. Oh, there's one right there. A little bit of ice cream in there too. Now having a cake piece, I think it's overwhelmingly closer.
It's very close. I mean, it tastes like the strawberry shortcake in ice cream form. I think that whoever came up with that one did a really good job.
It makes me wonder how long they've actually spent working on these ice cream flavors, because a lot of them are really close.
Probably spent no time at all.
Yeah, you know, just
like 1 day,
3 days. Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next. And next up is the zebra cakes.
I like the way the zebra cakes look.
It's very aesthetically pleasing just looking at it.
So there's no actual zebras in here.
No.
Okay.
No zebras were harmed in the making of that snack.
Good.
Zebra cake, we've all had it before. Well, I think we've all had it before. Is there a hair in there? There you go. Let's take a quick look at this now. Now this is supposed to be white ice cream with yellow cake pieces and milk chocolate fudge swirl.
Get a little
big bite. It's supposed to be cake pieces. Oh, I got a big cake piece.
Ooh, I'm gonna get some of that cake piece too.
Get some cake. Here's underneath the top surface there. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. All right, so let's talk about this one, Brandon. What would you think about it?
You know, I feel like I'm like a broken record at this point, but it really is close. They are close. You get the cake pieces in there, you get the frosting, you get the little white, like creamy center. Mm-hmm. It's all there. All the pieces are there, but this may have taken a slight dip. Maybe a slight dip.
I think the only issue I have with this one is it was a lot more fudge flavor, like a fudge syrup. So to me, that didn't really represent the zebra cake, which isn't really that fudge tasting. So
yeah, it was more chocolatey.
Yeah. So if you look at the zebra cake, there's not much chocolate except for there's a little bit of swirls in there. So I felt like the addition of the fudge in there was a little bit too prominent. So to me, this one does not match as well as some of the others does.
No, definitely not. If anything, it's closer to the Swiss roll ice cream or even the Swiss roll cakes than the zebra cakes.
I would agree. I would agree with that. We've got 2 more to go. Let's knock these out. Number 6, Cosmic Brownies. It's time for a control taste. Now, you've had a few Cosmic Brownies in your days, right, Brandon?
Yes, but you know who's had far more Cosmic Brownies?
Who's that?
Is my twin Noah.
Oh, yeah.
Noah's probably had about 8,000 of these.
Probably.
And that's just within the past year.
And that's where these are going to go when we're done with this video, too. All right, let's try our control test here. We got to pace ourselves. I'm going to cut this one in half. There we go. Let's try it out. So what is supposed to be in the Cosmic Brownie ice cream, Brandon?
So the Cosmic Brownie ice cream has basically the same things that are in the Cosmic Brownies. You got the brownie pieces,
right,
and then the rainbow chips.
And I think also the ice cream itself is brownie batter ice cream. So,
oh, okay.
yeah.
That changes things up a
So
little
brownie
bit.
batter ice cream and brownie pieces and the chips.
And
so
the rainbow chips.
That sounds like it's going to be pretty close.
How can that not be close?
It has to be close, but we're wanting to find out, is to try it out. I only see a couple of the little rainbow pieces over there, but we're going to dig in there and see what happens.
I'll start us off with getting those little pieces there. Oh.
I still see a few more. I'm just going to get a big old bite here.
Oh!
I don't care. I'm eating it. I don't see a lot of the pieces. Maybe this is just mixed in there very well.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's go. Brandon's still trying to get one of the brownie pieces. He's on his third bite now. He's digging away at it.
There we go, finally.
Found one. All right, even though it took you a while to dig for one of the brownie pieces, what'd you think, Brandon?
Yeah, after my 15-minute endeavor trying to find a brownie piece, I don't know if it lived up exactly to it, but it was close. It didn't exactly match the fudginess
right,
of the Cosmic Brownie.
Right.
It was almost as close as you could possibly get.
It had the brownie pieces, it had those rainbow chips, but I don't feel like the base of it really matched the base of the Cosmic Brownies. That's where it was good, but I don't think that just the overall base texture, flavor, matched the base flavor of the Cosmic Brownies.
And again, I think that has a lot to do with the texture and what you're able to replicate in an ice cream form.
It feels like the Cosmic Brownie is just this dense, very intense brownie flavor. This was just kind of more of a mild brownie flavor. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't as rich as the Cosmic Brownies.
That is a very good way of putting it.
I thought so.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, let's move on to the final one and then give our final thoughts.
Right, let's go. I think up next is the oatmeal creme pies, rather.
Had a few of these in my day as well.
So you're gonna have the whole box, and then
yes, right now, and then we'll judge.
Oh, okay.
Yummy. Whew. Are you ready?
Yep.
Down the hatch. All right, for our last ice cream, this is the oatmeal cream pie ice cream. What is in this, Brandon?
So we got the vanilla cream ice cream, the oatmeal cookie pieces, and then there's also a hint of molasses in here.
Let's see what kind of hint this is, how obvious that hint is.
Yeah, well, we open it up, it's just a whole bunch.
All right, looks like vanilla ice cream.
All right.
I don't see anything that stands out about that.
Where's the cookie pieces at?
They better, I'm gonna be digging big piece.
Big piece.
All right,
well,
so
there's some cookie pieces.
I definitely see some chunks right there. I'm gonna work on that.
That's a pretty big spoonful too.
It's my last bite, so.
Going out with a bang, huh?
No kidding. Ready?
Yep. And once again, I didn't get any of the pieces. That's the trend of this video. There we go. That's a good bite.
That's why I always have you go first, so we can open some space. I can see.
Oh, I
what you're
see. Strategic.
All right. So, what do you think about that, Brandon?
That was pretty good.
That was pretty close.
It was nice to have the pieces in there.
Yeah.
Because I've
a big difference.
Really missed the mark on that for a couple of these. But no, it was great. It's exactly what this says. There was a hint of molasses, was vanilla cream ice cream, and there were the oatmeal pieces. I
would agree. I think that if you can get everything in one bite, it really kind of matches the oatmeal cream pie. If you don't, then you're kind of out of luck. That's kind of how it is with all of them, though.
Yeah,
you got to have
true.
everything in that bite, or you're not going to get it.
I think where we messed up is we should have had each pint of ice cream and finished it.
Right.
And
each.
then, yeah, each of us.
Now for the final reveal, which ones we think are the most and least like their snack counterpart. So Brandon, which one do you think, starting off, is the least like its snack counterpart?
So I think the one that is really least like its snack counterpart is really a toss between the Nutty bars, which is the first one we did, and the zebra cakes.
Right.
Because the zebra cakes ice cream tasted a little too chocolatey,
right,
and then the Nutty bars didn't really capture the essence of it like some of the other ones did. Even if it was to a lesser degree, this one was to the least degree. It was not even close.
Which one was the least of those two, would you say?
Ooh.
You gotta give me a loser.
Nutty bars.
Okay.
Nutty bars.
It's funny, those are my final two choices as well, the Nutty Bars and Zebra Cakes, and I was kind of going back and forth. I'm gonna say the Zebra Cakes are my bottom because that fudge was just too strong. The Zebra Cakes don't have that much fudge in them, so those are two at the bottom. I think they were quite a bit below everything else, although I would still eat them. They tasted fine, they just didn't really match the snack as much as I thought.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, now for the moment of truth. Which one do you think was most like its snack counterpart?
The one that was most like its snack counterpart was definitely the honey bun. After thinking about it, I know initially I said the strawberry shortcake, but I think the honey bun is the closest. I would be comfortable putting either of those at number one, but I think the honey bun probably takes the number one spot.
Once again, I think those were my top two, but I reversed the order once again. I would say, I think the strawberry shortcake was the closest, the honey bun was a close second, but they're both really good, both really close. I thought they did a really good job with these. I actually had kind of low expectations and I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah, even the ones like the zebra cakes from the Nutty Bars or even the Swiss rolls, even though they were on the lower end of that, it's still pretty close. And I think we paid, what, it was like $2.50 each for these at Walmart. That's pretty fair. I think it's really worth trying it for the novelty.
What's also interesting is that the actual snacks were 9 cents more expensive, so the ice cream was cheaper. All right, well, thank you, Brandon, for joining me once again for my Freakin Friday Food in February series.
I can't say that. I'm glad you did.
I don't know if I can say it again. But if you guys have tried these, tell me what you think in the comments below. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Test, test, test. Say something. Close enough.
Okay.
Never had one before, huh? Chew faster.
Have anything on my face?
Just hair. So what's in the Nutty Bars ice cream, Brand? Oh.
Look at it.
Totally took him off. You're like, I have no idea.